So take notes, Kratos. This guy didn't actually, murder the woman he loves. In fact, he rescues her. So welcome back, everyone. I'm going to review Dante's Inferno today. Now, this was a hack and slash released on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, and released by EA. Which, for anyone who's kind of played an EA game, well, that's kind of a scary sign. Jokes. But this game was developed by Virtual Games, and the question is, how good was this? Should you go and buy it? Well, that's kind of what I hope to answer today as I take a look at this game. So, I've had quite a bit of a history with this game. I actually first played it all the way back in, I think, 2021 on the Xbox 360. But it wasn't until 2024 that I actually completed it. It was on my backlog for quite a bit, and I wasn't sure if I would ever have reviewed it, but when I actually did get done with the game, I kind of realized I'm like, this was a really fun game, and so I wanted to take a look at it, and here we are. So Dante's Inferno follows a pretty simple storyline. He's pretty much just trying to get his lover Beatrice back. She is very much held hostage by the devil, and Dante has to go through quite a few. He has to go through quite a few trials in order to reach Beatrice. Some fights include fighting Mark Antony and Cerberus, and also Giant Snake Lady. He also has to fight quite a few other things. He's just basically fighting for hell, and eventually gets to Lucifer himself, whom he has to fight. The game, it's a pretty fun one. It's a hack and slash, so you already kind of know what you're getting with this one. Combat-wise, it's actually pretty fun. Dante gets to use some holy and unholy attacks. They're actually pretty decent, and I thought that they were good. It also has some moments where, like, he would have to platform or like kill a certain number of enemies, or kind of a couple of things in order to clear some areas, which I actually thought was pretty good. Story wise, it's not much, but it's still special in my opinion. It's a very simple storyline, but it gets quite a lot done in the time that it has. As for antagonists, I thought Lucifer was a good antagonist in this one. He's the main antagonist, although we do have separate characters like Mark Antony and Cerberus whom do stand in his way, which I still think that they're good obstacles for Dante to move past, but aren't really much to write home about. So the question is, would I recommend this? Should you go out and get it? Honestly, if you do find a copy of this game, it's definitely worth picking it up. It's backwards compatible on the Xbox One and I think Series X, and it unfortunately got delisted on the PlayStation 3, but it shouldn't be too difficult to find copies of that. Overall, I think Dante's Inferno was a pretty interesting game. I had a ton of fun playing it, and I look forward to doing a replay for some time. But that's all I really have to say about this one. I will, of course, be back next time with more reviews, so stay tuned for those. Thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful night.